Hello, I'm Dan Robinson with FPTV, and I'm so happy to be sitting here with representatives and artists from Hill Records. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
So glad you're here. So if you'll start by telling us your name and what you do.
Sure. My name is Drew Bethel. I'm the president of Hill Records.
I'm Gawain Angholm. I'm a drummer and singer-songwriter.
My name is Drew Hudson Rogers. I'm a guitar player and singer and songwriter.
My name is Mary Margaret Langford, and I'm a singer-songwriter.
Nice. So first, explain to us about Hill Records. Tell us about what this program is.
Sure. Hill Records is a student-led indie record label out of the University of Arkansas. And so we basically serve as a launch pad for local artists.
Okay. And does someone have to be in a class to do this, or how do they get involved?
Absolutely not. We have officers who have been in classes related to the university's music business program, which has been awesome. But we also have people that are just really passionate about music and interested in learning the industry. So
Nice. So then tell us a little bit about your musical background.
Well, I started playing drums when I was 9. I have always written songs since I was little. I like to write a lot of concept albums, so like just talking about things in my life. I'm currently working on an album that has to do with my childhood in California. So the song that we heard, Sometimes, is the first song of that album. It just opens up, talks about my nostalgia. It talks about economic things going on when I was little, like the Great Recession and things that we have to leave behind. And so I like to really think about like how I can dig into ideas and make something really special.
Very cool. How about you?
I've been singing since I was little as well, and been writing songs since about, I would say, middle school. And produced my first songs 2021, I believe. And that actually got me started with Hill Records, which I'm so grateful for because that has just opened up so many new opportunities and promotional things for me that has really gotten me back into it.
Nice.
I started playing guitar when I was 11, got a guitar for my birthday, and was kind of just a rock and roll kid from that point on. When I was 18, I went to U of A, got a degree in music because I was trying to be responsible at the time, So got a degree in music and learned how to teach and do all that stuff, and got a master's degree, and then moved back. And I had plans to go to Nashville and, go do the guitar thing, be a songwriter, et cetera. But then COVID hit. So I was in Nashville, and it was like the worst possible time to be doing that thing. So I kind of bounced around a little bit and ended up back here, which was kind of a blessing in disguise in a lot of ways. So glad to be a part of the community again and have Hill Records and have the album out,
So for the artists, if you'll tell me something in particular that has been revelatory for you from Hill Records, like what was something where it was like, oh man, this is a game changer. Is there something that stands out for you?
Definitely today,
Oh.
what we're doing right now. I threw this band together for mine 6 days ago. So I've never performed any of this music before, let alone singing and like singing through a microphone before. I'm used to being in bands as a drummer. So it's like already there are so many life-changing, like from here on out experiences I will be having starting today. That's my experience.
Very cool.
I definitely agree with that. Just getting more exposure and performing live is definitely a game changer because it's not as easy as it seems, and practice is key.
So when I left town, I was like 22. So when I came back as like a 27-year-old, I felt like I was a little bit out of the loop, So it's been good to just have like a kind of a broader community of musicians to connect with and get to know in the current moment,
So how many artists is Hill Records working with currently?
Currently, we're working with 4 artists. We just released our 3rd EP this year. So it is Rain Check, and that's been a really wonderful experience. It's an EP about missed opportunities and kind of songs that got put on the back burner. And so Rain Check has kind of allowed them to come out. And so we've been really promoting those 4 artists that are on that.
Okay. And then what are the plans for Hill Records for next year?
Yeah. Starting in the new year, we're going to start promoting our new alternative rock EP. We actually just got the music today, so we're super excited. But we're looking to do kind of more genre-based stuff, looking into more live live performance. But yeah, there you go.
Very cool. So where can people find out more about Hill Records?
Absolutely. If they want to check out our Instagram at Hill Records NWA, or check out our website, is linked in the link tree there.
Okay. Very cool. Well, thank you all for coming in and for sharing your music with us. And we'll be excited to continue to follow your careers as you continue to pursue your music. And thank you for watching here on Fayetteville Public Television.
To think of back then sometimes. These blue skies never hit so different. It's a distance from my life. When I try to raise the system, sometimes, yeah. Growing up so fast, faster than our bones. Growing up so fast, never lets go. Those blue skies never felt so different. It's the distance from my life. Sometimes I like to think about back then. Sometimes I like to think about back then. Sometimes I like to think of back then. Sometimes. So that broke me. you don't wanna know the truth about what I think. So why should I believe you when you tell me that you won't do it again? From what evidence could you convince me? Where could we go now that I know the way you believe that I should be treated? Now we're just defeated. Now we're just defeated. You can honestly think I wished for this. You can't assume that this was my intent. Now you can't take back all the things you said that broke me. 'Cause you don't wanna know the truth about what I see. So why should I believe you when you tell me that you won't do it again? From what evidence could you convince me? Where could we go now that I know the way you believe that I should be treated? Now we're just defeated. Now we're just defeated.
You turn off the front porch light while I was trying to swing for the fences. I helped you write off the 4th of July on your mama's business expenses. Yes, and you call me crying 'cause she won't get dry, and you're long run out of defenses. There's still a fire inside my eyes, and I ain't found my senses. So where did you go? Did you know you're supposed to tell me the truth? I'm cursing this cross-country run again. It's wasted on you. I wanted to tell you the man I am is different than the boy you knew. So marry who you want to. I hope you know I'm different than the boy you knew. You probably never wanted to know. Yes, and maybe I should let it all go. You were hanging on to watch me implode. Now don't curse this cross-country road. Spent half a decade inside this song just to boil it down to 3 minutes. You probably tell me that I'm holding on, and I'd probably say you don't get it. No, I know nostalgia is my kryptonite. I ain't trying to say that it isn't. It's just this fire inside my eyes, and I ain't found my senses, no. So where did you go? Did you know you're supposed to tell me the truth? I'm cursing this cross country run again, it's wasted on you. I wanted to tell you the man I am is different than the boy you knew. So marry who you're supposed to. I hope you know I'm different than the boy you knew. Probably never wanted to know. Yes, and maybe I should let it all go. You were hanging on to watch me implode, and I'm cursing this cross-country road.